we are going to try to create these two tables, the student table and then the results table, into our database. So in the beginning of this video, I told you Oracle uses a language that we call SQL or SQL. So we are going to open our command line, SQL command line, and then you try to create a table, these two tables, the student table and then the results table. So that to get a clear understanding of these things practically. So what you're going to do is I'm going to open the SQL command line. So just come here to the start button and then type what you call SQL. So you can just click on it and then it will open. And so please, I would like to inform you, you can find more videos on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is called Simplified Academic Tutorials Yugi. So if you get time, you can go there and like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. Okay. So this is the SQL command line. This is how it looks. So what we are going to do is, we are going to create a table called the student table and then the results table. Okay. So we are going to use a HRS account. So we are going to first get connected to the database. So we're going to say group connect HR. HR, it is the username or an account, and then the password, it is HR. So I'm going to terminate each statement in Oracle. You must terminate it. Let's get connected. So you can see we are now connected. Sorry. Okay, let me try to open it again. Maybe it is misbehaving. Let me try to open it again. It is SQL. I said we have to first get connected. So we say connect HR stroke HR, then we terminate. Okay, so you can see we are now connected to the database. So what we are going to do, we are going to create this table called the student table first, and then we shall continue with with the results table. So to create a table, we use a keyword called create table. We're going to just say create table. Then which table are we creating? We are creating a table called student. Okay, so we have to specify that table student, and then we are going to specify the columns. It is having a last name, first name, registration number, student number, and then the program. So we are having more than two columns. So we are having more than one column. So let's put them into brackets. So I'm going to open the brackets and then I start with the first column. The first column, it is last name. So In Oracle, no spacing, so we use an underscore, last name. So after that, we specify the data type. So for data type for last name, it is vaca2 or vacha. So we have to specify it vacha2, and then after that we have to specify the number of characters that this column or this field of last name it is having. So maybe can once someone be having uh, the maximum length of 20 characters for the last name, and then after that we have to specify, it is not a must, but you can specify the constraint. The constraint we can use null or not null. Don't want this field to be empty, so we can use not null. So we are done with the first column. Now let's go to the next column. The next column it is first name. It is first name. The data type it is vaca2. Then the number of characters we can use 20 characters, and then we can use the not null constraint. So we are done with that column of first name. Then the next one it is what? Registration number. Registration reg underscore number. Then for data type it is what? It is vaca2. It is a mixture of letters and numbers, so there that's a what? A string keyword, a string word. For string, I told you. By the way, it is not a must to use string, or it depends on the rules or policies. Yeah, it can be having 20 characters, 10 characters, or 20. Yet it becomes on the organization is what policies. And then for registration number, we said I told you that it is what? It is we want it to be a primary key. Okay? So a primary key, it's a unique identifier. So just say primary key. Okay. Then let's go to the next column. It is what? It is student number. For student number, I told you can use a constraint that we call unique student number. Const data type, it is what? Is number, not vaca. Okay, number of characters, can give it maybe 20 characters, the maximum of 20 characters, and then for the constraint we can use unique constraint. Okay, that column is done. Now let's go to the last one. It is program. It is having a data type of vaca2, and then number of characters we can use 4 or 5. Then we are done. Sorry, we have to specify the constraint. We can use null or not null. It depends on the organization's policies. So remember here we opened this bracket for our columns, and then we have to do what? We have to close. So let me close, then I'll do what? I terminate. So you can see table created. So if we describe this table and we say describe a table called student, called student. You can see it is having this column of last name, first name, registration number, student number, kilogram, and then for constraints, last name is having not null, and then first name is having also not null, and then the registration number not null because we said it is a primary key, it's a unique identifier. And then for student number, did we specify? Let me see here. Student number. Yes, we used unique. So for unique, it will not reflect, but it is there. And then for program, we said it is null. That's why you're seeing here blank what? Blank space. And then let's go to data types. Like here you're seeing type, varchar, to, number of characters 20, like this. So we are done with this. We are done with creating columns for this table called student. So now let's go to another table and then create columns for results table. So we are going to create a table called results. So without wasting time, I'm going to use this arrow key, and then I'm going to just modify this a bit. So we are dealing, oh, maybe we can, why are we rushing? Let us create it from where? From the scratch. So I told you we use we use a keyword called create table for creating tables. So you're creating a table called results. You have to specify it, results. After that, we're going to do what? We are going to columns. Results table, it is having registration number, results ID, and then the program, and then the last one, it is what? Maths. It is having registration number. But remember, registration number, it was a primary key for this table called student. So this side, it is a what? It is a foreign key. How do we treat foreign keys in Oracle? So what we do, just say we are creating a table called registration number. Okay. But this table, it references a table called student, and then we specify that particular column that it references. It references a table called student. But where exactly? On registration number. That's how we treat foreign keys. So we are done with that column. I said we specify the table, the column that we are creating is registration number. Then we say it references a table called student, but where exactly? Registration number. So this is the table. Table it is student. Where exactly? Registration number. That's it. Then let's go to other columns. And the next one is result ID. Result ID. Okay. Then results ID. When you look at it critically, it is having C01. So this means it is a what? It is a string. A string, we use varchar. We use a varchar2, and then we specify the number of characters that we want for this column of result ID. Maybe you can just say we want 4. and then it is a what? It's a primary key. Okay, we are done with that column. Then the next one, it is program, and then the last one is max program. Program, program. It is a varchar, varchar2, varchar2, and then number of characters 4, and then constraint. We can use null. We are done with that, and then the last one, it is max. Number of characters, it is what? Sorry, that type, it is number. Then we specify the number of characters. We can use 3. Then we specify the what? The we specify then the constraint. There we can just use not null, because we are on results. We are on a table called results. We are interested uh, in knowing the what? The marks for each student. So since we opened, so we have to close. So you might be wondering why we have used the number. Number, it's a data type for numeric words. Sorry, for the numeric key data. So you can see here we're having 20, 50, 60, 70. So that's a what? A numeric data type.